Out of the way. Out of the road. Out of the road now.
It was from God that I learned that America brought Nazis to this country. When the Lord used to say it to me way back, years back, I would just think, I wonder why God keeps talking about the rise of Nazis in the end times. Why does God keep mentioning Nazis? I literally thought that Germany was going to make the same mistake and that Nazis was going to rise again. But God used to say, no, America is the home of the new Nazi. And so I thought, oh, maybe it's Nazi policies, especially with the dreams I've been seeing, you know, a very strict totalitarian government in this country, people snitching on one another, neighbors watching each other and calling something like the Gestapo. But no, the Lord broke it to me that America had Nazis here. And when I went and I did the digging, behold, as I said, the word paperclip. And I will just mention this. At the time I was looking, this was way back in, I think, 2014, you could not find this information except you were looking for it on blogs. You would only find like blog hits and things like that. So imagine that now, if you take this advice I'm giving you to those who did not know that Nazis were brought over here after the Second World War, they were given new names, they were given new identities, they were given jobs that real Americans would kill to have. Jobs in the space programs, jobs in the military, the highest levels. You couldn't find this kind of information, but now if you type in Operation Paperclip, Wikipedia will throw out results. And I said that one thing we should understand here in the United States is this: America will always hide the truth when it is expedient, meaning it will hide the truth for as long as is necessary. When you start to see previously redacted information, hidden information, suddenly flowing like wine in these internet streets, understand that America no longer needs to hide that information because they've already done with it what they need to do. Just a moment. So when information that people have been mocked for and ridiculed for is suddenly readily available and you can suddenly find it on any browser, any website, people are just making videos about it now, then you understand that the time period for secrecy, the time period for classified information is over because they've already accomplished what they need to in the end game. This is feeding into some of the information from the prayer call. The end game is now to flip the script and use readily available sources such as public media, such as the news, such as the internet, to suddenly be the champion of this information. So what the government does is hide things when they're actually working with things. And then when they've already accomplished things, when half the people involved have already died and gone on to peace without being exposed, suddenly you will find that information in the public space and the media will begin to act as if they can't wait for people to find this out.